Hello once again, family. Nice to see you back. Today we have another conscious parenting book review for you. Today's book, I don't have it on me. I borrowed it out to a friend, Drew. I think I borrowed it out to Drew. If I'm wrong about that one, Drew, take it back. I'm sorry. The book is called The Continuum Concept, The Lost Search for Happiness by Liedloff. As I mentioned, I had a copy. I was happy to loan it out. It's a very short read. It's a must read as far as I'm concerned for all parents. It's a very short book. Read it, and here is a couple reasons why you want to read it. It's exceptionally empowering. In essence, what the author does is goes and visits a native tribe, a tribe still living in harmony with nature, a tribe still living in harmony with their own body and with their own instincts and in relation to their babies as well. Let me just share a couple quotes from the book that'll help encapsulate the message that is conveyed. The author writes, "Happiness ceases to be a normal condition of being alive and becomes a goal." How many people out there, how many parents, how many families are looking to happiness as a goal? I hope to be happy, as opposed to happiness is just the foundation of life. People watch these videos, people watch other videos, I see the comments online, and people literally expect other people to be miserable just because they are. Happiness is, just as health is the natural state of man, happiness is also the natural state of people who are willing to accept the moment as it is. Because that's all that happiness is whenever you're accepting the moment as it is. Even if you want to change it, you can still change it afterward, but you have to accept it, what you got. And once you're accepting what you got, that is the definition of happiness. And right now we have a lot of people not feeling that way. But there's a good reason for why people aren't feeling that way, and the author has a nice quote for that in the book as well. Essentially, a culture which requires people to live in a way which their evolution has not prepared them for, which does not fulfill their innate expectations, and therefore pushes their adaptability beyond its limits, is bound to damage their personalities. Let's take a look back at that. You mind, Todd? Okay. A culture which requires people to live in a way which their evolution has not prepared them for. Babies being put into another room and mothers letting them cry it out. This is not what our evolution has built us for. We're built to be around our babies. We're built to nurse our babies. We're built to be in contact, skin-to-skin contact with each other, so we know that we're there. That is within our evolutional scope. But outside of that, something that does not fulfill our innate expectations would be being left alone, would be being left to cry it out. This pushes our adaptability beyond its limits. This is why so many people, full-grown adults, feel unfulfilled, feel like they haven't been nurtured, feel like they don't belong, feel like they have low self-esteem. There is a direct tie, and if you want to ignore it, you may, but I see a direct tie going back to the way we treat our infants, the way we treat our young people, the way we treat our children. From a very young age on, they could get this strong impression that we don't care about them because we send them off in little cribs, we let them cry it out, and that's at the beginning. Even after birth in the hospital, babies are left out of the room. They don't even go into the mother's arms oftentimes and go into another room. I've seen it. It's the most miserable thing at a hospital to see 20 babies in a room crying with 2 nurses doing the best they can, but 20 babies. All those babies are going through tremendous trauma. And it's for, and they don't have a concept of time. It's a very long bit of trauma for a baby and for a personality. And it affects us as we grow older. Not to mention then there's the pushing off to school and all the other pushing off of our children and the things that matter to them and the life that happens within them, the unique life force within them. So if you want to get in touch with the unique life force within each of us, if you want to get in touch with that happiness as a way of living, read this book, The Continuum Concept by Liedloff. It's a fantastic reminder to us parents. It's a fantastic, empowering tool to recognize that you've got all it takes intuitively, innately, to be a fantastic parent. You don't need the books, you don't need a lot of other stuff, but they can help as reminders that you really have what it takes. So, live joyously, parent passionately. I see you, Dinky Doo. I see you up there watching me. You think I don't see you?